Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey!
From the shotgun, McCarthy. His first throw is an interception. Chanel makes the play. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep.
set to kick off.
Ready to send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Back to the air, McCarthy. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. One more, he'll takes it away. At the 20. Pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Rookie quarterback brought threw it away their last drive. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. To be a rookie quarterback at Ask Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. A lot of grass ahead. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Ready?
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
70 Lions.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
He's on the move. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Browns are lining up to punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Giants football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. That throw behind his intended target. No look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has the connection to a Dunze. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll be facing 4th down.
19 Tiger. Trap 60. Cowboy 80.
McCarthy to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Throwing it again here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. One more, he'll takes it away.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Cougar 19.
They motion the tight end over. It's his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So third down, Giants trotting out 6 DBs in the dime set.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
He'll throw it. Connects on the crosser. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Go!
Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, he got it! Interception! Mika Fitzpatrick has got it!
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Putting the tight end in motion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. This is ahead for about 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Giants driving. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motioning right is Hopkins. From the 35 on 2nd down. Pass cut by Adunze. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's the give to Irving. Still going past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This one finds Taylor. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, New York! The Giants parlay the interception into points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Can't think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defense gets there to force a small...
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 11. We'll get this to Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. No one around. He's got space. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be up.
Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Pretty even match in this first half. You just kind of wait. You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Koo able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes this out after crossing the 45.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Shut up!
He'll throw it. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ready? Set, go!
Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. Gano ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Starts out with a first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
18 back! And...
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Has his man, it's Odunze. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Giants will have a first down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10, here's McCarthy. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Browns 21.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go, shot. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got the big yards on the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. To throw here on 1st down. Okay, Tanner, not Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down to the 23-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Get up.
They're throwing it. He's got it near the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
4 yards. That's another Browns 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it.
Down and 7.
Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Brings up 2nd
A
and
1st and goal pass, yeah, it can be an active surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make 2nd and goal much, much more difficult.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Set.
Throwing from the gun here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
a loss of 7.
To borrow from my buddies in the game of golf, this may be the time where you're playing for par. Forget about birdies and forget about that touchdown. Now it's about recouping some of this lost yardage and feeling good about yourself and making sure, at a minimum, you get 3 on the board.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Set the knee. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Looking to the air here. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
The tackle made at the 12-yard
Tick,
line.
tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
29-yard attempt.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Gano ready to send this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. That'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Irving on the inside give. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Once again, Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. On play action now, McCarthy. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Slot man motioned over. 3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Again, this is Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taylor makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Second and 10, McCarthy. It isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. But those are the hurry up offense here. He's back to throw.
you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He crosses midfield before going out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, a crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Giants only up by a few. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Romadunze, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready up.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. Go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
60. Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. Pass to 11, pass to 11.
They kick the running back in motion. Setting up to pass. Complete out to the right side. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on, set. Check go.
Back to throw. Some other quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, third down.
65 back. Go street. 18, pioneer. Warriors 17.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. And this from 48 on the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here he is to throw. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Now.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that makes it third down.
6 yards to go.
Go.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They go play action on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Ready. Go.
Handoff headed right, Irving. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blow